World War I, the Great War, devastated Europe and claimed millions of lives. Germany, once confident of a swift victory, ultimately suffered defeat. But why? Was it poor strategy, bad alliances, or something deeper? In this documentary, we'll break down the key reasons behind Germany's defeat in World War I. Germany entered the war with the Schlieffen Plan, aiming to knock out France quickly by invading through Belgium. But the plan was flawed. Belgium resisted. Britain declared war. The Western Front bogged down into a brutal stalemate. Germany's hope for a quick win evaporated. Germany found itself trapped in a two-front war, fighting the Allies in the West and the Russians in the East. Though they defeated Russia in 1917, the cost was enormous, and the Western Front remained deadlocked. Britain's naval blockade cut off Germany's access to vital resources. Food shortages and economic hardship crippled the German home front. Hunger, strikes, and unrest weakened Germany's ability to sustain the war effort. In 1917, Germany resumed unrestricted submarine warfare, sinking American ships. The U.S. entered the war, bringing fresh troops, resources, and morale to the exhausted Allies. This tipped the balance. Germany could no longer match the combined strength of the Allied forces. Quote, in 1918, Germany launched one last massive offensive, the Spring Offensive. It almost succeeded, but stretched German lines thin and exhausted their remaining strength. Meanwhile, Allied forces launched a counterattack with superior coordination and American reinforcements. Germany's allies collapsed one by one. Austria-Hungary broke apart. The Ottomans surrendered. Germany stood alone. With revolution at home and no hope for victory, Germany agreed to an armistice on November 11, 1918. Germany's defeat in World War I came down to many factors: strategic errors, economic strangulation, loss of morale, and the entry of the United States. It was not just a failure of weapons, but of politics, planning, and people. And though the war ended, its legacy would shape the 20th century and lead to an even greater conflict just 2 decades later.